Today we are going to discuss a very important topic. The puja of Ganesha. What is Ganesha? What is an idol? And why Ganesha has all these special qualities? You know, I have already discussed that topic, that Ganesha is the god of positivity or Devan of positivity. He is the son of Shiva, the attitude. So first thing you need is attitude. Then from that attitude comes positivity. It is not only in spiritual life, in anything. If you want to win, if you want to become a successful person, then what you need basically are these two qualities: the attitude to do something and the positive nature. Well, in India, before starting any work, we start doing the puja of Ganapati, because he is the god of positivity. First, understand what an idol is. In Sanskrit, the word is Vigraha. Vigraha. That means it is something that you should understand with a special mind. You are seeing something, but you are understanding something else. That's a Vigraha. Well, let us take an example. Cross. Christ died in the cross. When I hold a cross, I think about the cross with a special mind. Of course, cross was something that was used to hang people, kill people, like that. Hundreds of people have died in crosses. But when I see a cross, I don't think about that. I think about that death of great Jesus, isn't it? The Son of God died in the cross. So when I see the cross, I think of the qualities connected with Christ. That's called a Vigraha. Then cross is the most popular Vigraha in the world. Let us study the Vigraha of Ganesha. All of us know that he is the head of Devas. Devas means all the positive qualities a man can have in his life. That is Devas. And Asuras are the negative qualities. Well, he has a head of an elephant. You might have seen in pictures and idols, elephant head god. Gajananan, the word itself means an elephant headed god. Well, why an elephant? If you go into the secret of creation, you can see that elephant is the only animal in the world created by God who has all the equipments needed to overcome an obstacle. I'm talking about the physical obstacle. When the elephant moves through the forest, it can throw away all the obstacles in the front. With its mastagam, the head, it can dash into even big walls. It can use the powerful legs, it can use the tusk, and above all, it can use a trunk. With the trunk, it can uproot trees and throw the trees away. That is exactly what you need in life. Elephant is the only animal in the whole world, not only on the earth but also in the sea, which can throw away all obstacles from its way. So, when you think of positivity, when you think of Ganesha, think of this quality. There are so many obstacles in my life. It can be, in anyone's life there will be so many obstacles. Whatever his profession is, whatever his work is, there will be material obstacles, or even in married life there will be obstacles. Everywhere there will be obstacles, and you have to overcome these obstacles. Life is nothing but overcoming limitations and obstacles. So he should have the head of an elephant. Then his ears, they are always moving, they are very sensitive, they catch anything that happens around it. It is always conscious. So you should be conscious of everything that's happening around. You should be well informed. If you're a businessman, you should know what is happening in that business in each corner of the world. That is the secret of any businessman. Then the tusk, one is long, the other is small. Why? The longer one represents the thought and the smaller one represents the emotion. So, it is the thought that should go forward. It's the brain we should decide, and the heart can only push things. So, thought is very, very important. It has to lead you, not your emotion. Okay, vikara or vichara. Vichara means thought and vikara means emotion. Then there's a trunk, and in the trunk he carries a thing called modagam. Modagam is a very sweet thing to eat. It's something to eat. It's very sweet. But the word modagam means happiness. So, if you want to become a very positive person, if you want to become a very successful person, be happy. The attitude of happiness should be always there. If you become unhappy, then you become weak. So what is happiness? It is something that comes from within. So always stand with happiness. Refuse to be unhappy. Always be happy. If you are a happy person, only happy things will happen to you. My Guru, Swami Satyananda Saraswati's Guru, Sri Nilakanta Gurupada, used to say, if you are a happy person, only happy things will happen to you. Anandamai iripin, ellam adil thane vandanayam, that's what he said. Be happy, everything will come unto you. So there's an attitude of happiness that you have to, I'm talking about. That comes from within. It doesn't depend on any external factors. Then think of the rat. That's his vehicle, isn't it? There are two qualities of the rat that we have to notice. One thing, it will get into anything. And the other is, it will always try to enter into things. It can make its body small and enter through a small hole. So if you want to become successful in life, be ready to face anything. You should be ready to go to any nook and corner of the world to understand things if you are a researcher. And you should go and try to attempt and study, learn things from everywhere in the world. That tendency is to go and understand things. That should be there. Similarly, you have to try again and again and again. You may not become successful in the beginning, but you have to try again. That persistence, that's a quality that we get from the rat. And there are so many other things also, because he has got 4 hands. And one is an axe, non-hand. What's the use of an axe? If you want to cut down some branches that you don't need, you can use that axe. Similarly, if in your mind there develop some wrong tendencies, cut it out. Don't fall into wrong tendencies. You should be a very positive, righteous person. Unless you are a righteous person, you are not going to become a hero, you are going to end as a zero. So be careful about that. Then he has a conch, a shell in his hand. That shows his power. The prana, power. That's a symbol. And then he always shows like this. This symbol is a symbol of kindness. Abhaya mudra. I am ready to help you. That's a very big quality in a human being. Many people will run away when you are supposed to help another person, you will run away. Most of the people run away. They avoid people. But unless you are a person who has a mind to help another person, you are not going to be a real successful in life. That's one thing. And sometimes in some idols, he has a lotus. And lotus is a wonderful flower. It is usually seen in dirty water, but it is always clean. So you should be a clean person, even if the atmosphere from which you come, or even in the atmosphere in which you work, you should be clean. You should stand away from all those negative things happening around. So when you sit in deep meditation before an idol, visualize all these qualities and make a program in the mind that I will be following all this. My mind will be trained in such a way that I will have all these qualities. I can throw away any obstacle in my friend. I will be a very conscious person. In Jagrata, I will be a very attentive person, and my thought will stand always in front, and my emotion only in the second. It will be a second thing. And then Modagam, that happiness. I will be a very happy person all the time. I won't go for this unhappiness. And like a rat, be hardworking, be persistent, and if unnecessary things, branches shoot out of you, cut it down. And then give your help to all those people who you need. Of course, you can help only if you have something in you, isn't it? So, but have that mind, that soft mind to help other human beings or animals or whatever there is, and be a lotus in the dirty water. That means be a pure person, be a spiritual person in the most materialistic circumstances. So, you sit and meditate in all these qualities of Ganesha with the mantra Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. That means I'm bowing to Ganesha. That's what it means. Om, that's a search engine, Google, in spiritual life. Enter into it. Then Gam Ganapataye Namah. That's a password. So Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. With that mantra, go on chanting, and then visualize all these qualities. Then that will become a program in your subconscious mind, and your life will change, and you will be a very, very, very happy person. When you advance in spirituality, there will come a day in which you see the picture of Ganesha, the four-dimensional picture of Ganesha smiling at you. Then you know that you have reached a very high level of spirituality in which you come in contact with the Devada version of Almighty. May God bless you. May Lord Ganesha bless you all.